Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Mama Mandala Moments. We're gonna take a meditation moment today. I'm gonna sit up on a blanket just to prop myself up to feel a little bit more elevated in the hips. You may do the same. We're gonna do a meditation to be with ourselves, and the approach I'm taking to this meditation comes from a text called the Vijnana Bhairava. It's a text written in Kashmir in India. Not quite clear which century, but around 8th century is what is known to us today. And the focus of this meditation is to find the space between the breaths in two places. On the inhalation, we're going to inhale to a place called Hridayam, which is the heart. It's the center, the heart of our being. You can locate it as your actual physical heart if you'd like, or you can go kind of beneath your breastbone and right in the middle to a little bit above it. So wherever you feel your heart, your metaphorical heart is, you're going to go there into the depth. You can go also a little higher in your breast. So really wherever you feel your heart, you're going to go into the depth of it, which is the space between the back and the front of you, if you can locate it. Of course, you don't have to be so precise. So you can inhale and see if you can find that place. And pause with your breath for a moment there. And then from there, exhale the air out to a point that is about 12 fingers in front of your nose, so about here-ish. So you can kind of put 10 fingers and then add 2 and then right about there. So this is the Dvadashanta. It's the place, the center that is the space between our subtle body, according to teachings from India. So our subtle body, they say, is about 12 fingers space all around us. That's also considered then to be where our aura is, if you're into that that kind of way of imagining our space, our being. So 12 fingers in front of the nose, that's a Dvadashanta. So the exhalation hits that mark. You can keep a finger there if you'd like, just for a few moments. So we're going to inhale into the Hridayam, into the heart. And pause there for a moment. And then exhale out to the Dvadashanta, 12 fingers in front of your nostrils. And from there, 12 fingers in front of you, you're going to hold, draw, receive the breath back in. Let it touch Hridayam. And then exhale. All the way out to Dvadashanta. And keep going like that, hands resting on your thighs. And you can use a gentle tone in the back of the throat, a very gentle way of Ujjayi pranayama, so that you're directing the breath and you're a little bit more present with it if you'd like. You can also just let the breath be without that gentle effort. Up to you. So the exhalation hits the Dvadashanta, 12 fingers in front of your nostrils. The place where your subtle body meets the rest of the world, the space between you and everything else. And from there, from that meeting place, from that midline, the breath flows in, and you receive it all the way in that innermost cave of your being, the innermost chamber of your heart. And it touches there. And from there it flows out to touch the space again where your subtle body's boundary is, and where the rest of the world begins. And so as your attention continues to follow the breath between those two spots, you're mapping out for yourself the area, the space, the boundary of your own being, so that you yourself become a resource for yourself. You're mapping out the way, the relationship, the connection between the innermost space of you and the place where the subtle space around you meets everything else. And this is a way for you to develop a temple, an awareness, a presence, a space that you can draw upon when you need to be with yourself. You breathe into the hridayam, the heart space. You breathe out to the Dvadashanta. 12 fingers in front of your nostrils. And as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, and as this continuum of life force moving through you, with you, as you, you're creating a place, a presence, a map for you to locate yourself so that you can be with yourself, so that you can be, so that no matter where you are always you, even when you feel lost. And this meditation can go with you wherever you go. You can draw upon it at any moment where you need to resource yourself, to relocate yourself. Because now you know your heart space, hridayam, the innermost chamber of your being, and you can touch it so clearly and so easily with your inhalation. And you know where the boundary of your subtle body is. You know where your space meets the space around you. 12 fingers in front of your nostrils. And that 12 fingers in front of your nostrils can also inform the whole 12-finger space all around you. Behind you, to your left, to your right, above you, below you. Inhale into hridayam. exhale to Dvadashanta. And you can stay with this meditation for as long as you'd like. And I hope to see you for another one sometime soon. Thank you so much for joining me, for being with me. Namaste.